begin here. The players are ready. The officials are ready. We're ready. Hope you're ready. We've been looking forward to this, and so it unfolds right beneath us. Up that right side.
Oh, I love this skating now.
Crosses that line. Fires. Perfect save. Snapping a pass to Gensel.
Right.
Shoots one. May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway.
Shit.
Takes that pass up the boards. Crosby's got it on his stick, trying to clear. The Blue Jackets are skating it up at neutral ice. Slid back across from one point to the other. Good defensive read with that one. It's a stoppage, and startage now for Ray.
The Penguins are not going to be a team that you know for their finesse. They work hard, they get out of the body, they're very physical, and that's how they get things done.
And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. And he gains the zone. Quick shot. That's a great save. Keeps and covers. Under 5 minutes played here in the first. Still knotted at zeros. Okay, they win the draw. Lets a shot fly. And a save. Slows it to a stop. The Blue Jackets prevailing on the faceoff. Nice save there. They're going to have to do better than that to beat him. That move.
Poke checks actually work now.
Nice stand-up poke check there. Gathered up by Foligno. Shot. Terrific save with no reaction time whatsoever.
The goaltender shuts that one down on a superb opportunity.
The Blue Jackets are at the wing in neutral ice.
Come on.
Nice work done with the stick there. He scores! That is the first goal scored after a lot of work.
Great start. They were ready to play, and it shows on the shot clock as well.
And that's a face-off win.
Scored by number 26, Thomas Vanek. Assisted by number 71.
Pittsburgh's moving to center. Tremendous hit.
Johnson's arrived at the rink in a bad mood. That didn't take him very long to get physically involved in a game that should be aggressive throughout.
Reads the play and keeps it. Skilled play by Hornquist. Great opportunity, but the pass didn't connect. Breaks away. Terrific challenge. Outstanding save.
That is a great display of goaltending there, Doc.
That's not who I was trying to go to.
Strong defensive play by Anderson. Great work with the stick. What a move on that one with the stick. Lots of pressure right now. They've got to break that. That puck is loose. No luck getting through that time. Directing that one to Venberg. Terrific
Come on, Wenberg.
by Brassard.
Oh.
Boom, they came together that time, didn't they?
Love the physical play. He takes his man right into the boards with a solid hit.
Over 7 minutes to go. The Blue Jackets lead 1-0.
Fuck.
Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? Pass attempt to Calvert. Terrific fake out. Oh, and he missed the net.
That's a great scoring chance, but he just missed. He'll be looking to get the next one.
Calvert's hooked on this play, and the arm of the referee is high. Bobrovsky's at the bench. 6 attackers now. And now we'll get the penalty call. Pittsburgh's 2-minute penalty is a minor, and the call is hooking. The Blue Jackets will have the man advantage, and this is their first one of the game.
Just because it's your power play doesn't mean you can take a nap here. You have to work hard and continue to generate chances.
59 seconds.
Gives it on a cross from the point.
You kidding me?
loose, mishandled. The roadblock helped. Terrific determination by Hagelin. Use that stick like a magic wand. It's blocked. Oh, what a terrific save in close.
A timely save. That is tremendously tremendous.
What the fuck?
Bodied off the puck. Oh, pocket picked. Stays right there. Nice face-off win. Pittsburgh's killed it off. Full strength action now.
Nobody asked for pictures. Shoot the puck, crash the net, and you get a goal once in a while. You pass it around the outside and never shoot. Looks great. Never happens.
Passing one off now to Jones. Nearing the final minute. And now it's directed to Bjorkstrand. Carries it on in from center. Scooped up by Vanek. Has it in his own end. Smart recovery by Foligno. A big one-timer. He wore that puck on a hard shot. All the way down for an icing. That face-off is won. Fantastic poke check by Phil Kessel. 20 minutes have come and gone. A rest for the players as we prepare for period number 2. Columbus got the only goal in this one thus far.
Which one of your team players has the hardest shot?
Second period about to begin here. Let's take a look back at the first. What stuck out for you?
Pittsburgh spent the last period defending, and that hasn't helped them score. If they can get more possession time, they'll be able to get better chances going forward.
Shoots one. Turned away with a stick. Important interception there. Looking to Gensel. The Blue Jackets are starting back in the defensive zone. Moving it to Panarin. A shot. Outstanding save. What magic to even get the shot away.
Incredible hand-eye. That puck is in the glove.
Pass cut. Gains the zone. That's how you break up a play. Puck loose. Good defensive play. The lane was jammed and it hit somebody. The Blue Jackets with a neutral zone.
Come on, make that pass.
Brings a shot. That's a good goal. Look out here. What do you think?
He's asking and looking for a dance partner.
2-on-1. Close in play. He scores. The Blue Jackets here in the second period have a 2-goal lead, and it's a huge lead on the shot board. The Penguins control at center ice.
Number 71, Nick.
It's an onside play.
Number 28, Oliver Bjorkstrand, and by number
Quit. Oh.
Laid on to Bjorkstrand. Really good job by the defenseman there. To Foligno.
Foligno's looking to add to his goal totals. He's got one so far. He's looking to blow this game wide open.
Thinking attack here. Shoots. Outstanding save. What magic even to get there and get the shot off.
Fantastic setup and equally great stop by the goaltender.
Has that one at holds. Just a bit under 9 minutes are gone here in the second. The Blue Jackets are ahead 2-0. Solid win of the draw. Waffle boarded. And the loose puck gets chopped away. He throws it there. He scores! watch and enjoy. Toronto's got the puck, and they get to make the first play. Hainsey's tripped, and a penalty should be coming. Werenski's going to the box, and the call is tripping. Toronto special teams practice is focused on the power play. Let's see if it pays off.
Well, this is a great chance for them. The game's initial power play. The first chance to get on the board.
Good work there in goal. No traction with that D. Steps in from the neutral zone.
Nylander's got to try to simplify his game there. Just too much stick handling.
Wow, what a glove save.
Some people call it the glove. I call it the trapper. Great save.
Puck is thrown to Dubinsky. Shot on. Missed. Some contact there, and the puck is loose. Routine save. Save and a cover. Possession established. Good reach there. The Maple Leafs have it along the side at mid-ice. Knifed away. Columbus killed it off, and so full-strength action.
Well, they certainly weren't going to score, guys, with the way that they set that power play up. Too stationary. They didn't shoot the puck. They didn't have any traffic.
Didn't get any of it. This one being contested on the boards. To Murray. Pitching it to Foligno. Van Riemsdyk tripped up. That should be a penalty. Now we get the stoppage of play in the... Maple Leafs power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
Well, you're not going to get an endless supply of power plays, but they get another one here. See if they can punch through.
5 minutes, 12 seconds.
That puck came free. Could have been handled better. Propelled to Gardiner. Backhander to the net.
Oh, shit.
Goalie's one of the 6 guys on the ice. He can pass. He did that. And thrown down to Johnson. Toronto's going back to get restarted with their advantage.
How's it not icing?
Solid work there by Johnson. The Blue Jackets skated up on the side. With a blast! You can almost count that one, but no, what a save. And still another save. What a show!
Amazing reaction.
Why are they both chasing?
That shot came from just 6 inches.
Dubois trying to do way too much there with that offensive opportunity.
Pitching this one to Brown. Columbus charges ahead to center ice. Is able to move on in. From the slaughter wrister.
Oh, come on.
He brought his best shot, and it got stopped. Whistle is blown, penalty called, and the penalty box door swings open. Columbus gets a tripping minor.
He's got great stick positioning. Stick is on the ice, but unfortunately takes the skates out from under him. This power play is too predictable. They have to find a way to change it up.
I agree entirely, Eddie. Let's see if they prove us right here. The face-off, the tie-up, and a solid job from the winger there. Tries to get it on net. Wonderful
Come
stop.
on. Oh, my God.
Terrific defensive work. A shot. Hung right over him and couldn't get it past.
You got to think that's a game-changing save there.
He lost it but got it back. That's a free puck thanks to the play by Kadri. Plotting from behind. behind the net. Punched away. Cuts off that pass on the attack. Skill play by Atkinson. And now the whistle signals stoppage of play and will get the penalty. Toronto's been assessed a minor penalty. 2 minutes, and the call is tripping.
Toronto penalty to number 42.
Why do you keep
The puck's dropped, and that's a great job tying the man up on that faceoff. On to Nylander. Good intercept in his own end. Slid to Panarin. Cuts that pass in his own end. Komarov tripped, and a penalty should be coming. Atkinson's headed to the penalty box. A minor for tripping. The teams will go 4-on-4. Do you take risks offensively, or do you just play defense and limit mistakes? I hope they take chances myself.
Lots of space 4-on-4. It always depends how aggressively the first team with the puck plays it. Whether you...
A solo rush. Oh, what a stop.
Now that's a timely save. A beautiful one.
Trying to go to Panarin. Snapping a pass to Hainsey. Leads that charge into the zone. Big time deep there. Grips goal.
Yeah, that fucking good one.
They'll certainly have more energy. They've got the game's first score, and now they can play from in front.
It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the wing.
Dude, fuck you.
Penalty call. Guilty party departs. Columbus is given a minor for tripping here. This has been a power play that's gotten a lot of times, but no goals. Maybe that'll change with this one.
There's not much new to a power play. It works the...
Score!
All right.
A power play goal, and it's a biggie.
I'm just gonna... not that. That. Try World Chill.
up, kid.
Keep your head up, kid. What a save. Got him. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Get wrecked.
Cooley. Ugh, that's gross. Dangler.
Fans, hold on to your pantaloons because you're about to take in the ultimate hockey experience. It's time for threes. It's time to separate the winners from the losers. Game on. Fans, are you ready for a great time? Threes never fails to deliver. Rock it out, boys. It's game time. And it was written that a zebra man will come forth bearing a disc of vulcanized rubber. And along with the beat, yeah!
See ya. Come good.
How is it?
It's pretty good. Except the server just crashed. I don't know why it looped. I don't know if it crashed, but
Have you tried? You should try goalie and let me know how that is.
me. I don't play
You-
goalie.
Ever?
I mean, I sometimes got awful at it.
So am I. It doesn't stop me from trying.
I played like a game and a half of Versus. That was pretty good. The skating's nice, and poke checks actually are realistic.
So what? Yeah. So what have they? What have they changed with? It sounds like it's just supposed to be a little more fluid. You're supposed to receive the puck a little better, be able to pass a little. Well, like what is it? More precise with the passing?
Well, Versus is still shitty as normal, so I don't know about that. But everything feels smoother than 18. Well, you can't get like spam poke check anymore, or else you'll get tripped. That's nice.
That's kind of nice. What about stick lifts?
I didn't. I tried them a couple times. They're all right.
Have they added any deeks or anything?
Not that I've tried. Everything's in the same pretty much.
I'm downloading the beta. I've never played a beta before, so I don't know how much changes between beta and like their finished product.
Last year, well, it's once they start doing like tuners, then that just fucks the game up. So we'll see.
What's the deal with? Someone said you could customize your guy with like pond hockey gear in drop-ins.
Yeah.
Is that possible? Like that's a terrible idea if that's the case.
Well, there's like the 3-on-3 thing that you play in your pond hockey gear. I don't know about like actual like team play.
Six on six. Apparently in 6-on-6 they were like in that article that Koja posted.
I haven't tried it.
That would be fucking confusing as hell though if you had 12 guys on the ice with different.
Well, it's all like color coded, so like if you're away, you can't wear anything dark.
Oh really?
Yeah.
In drops.
I don't know about drops though.
They should do that for drops so that you can't accidentally have the wrong jerseys. Like,
yeah,
it happens in like 30% of the drop-ins you play. Someone will just fucking pick the wrong jersey at the last second.
Okay, they just quit. Or froze or something. What? Alright. It's just sitting here.
So Lefty sucks, by the way.
2 guns?
Lefty. Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Hopefully he's not watching the stream.
I hope not. Even if he is, I really don't care.
But yeah, he was good to start, that's the thing. I don't understand.
Well, I remember saying something to him once before, and he got all defensive, and then after he like PM'd me or fucking talked to me and said, I'm sorry, I just whatever. But it's like, if someone has to tell you something every time you play, then you either don't give a shit and don't do anything about it, or you're just dumb and forget.
It's like last night, we were up, what, 8-3, and you're just pointing it out, like, just trying to reference it, and he gets all mad about it. It's like,
well, that's what it was.
It's not that big of a deal, just, like, learn from it.
Yeah, and that was the thing, right? Like, fucking, in a game like that, where we're dominating, our defense always just stops giving a shit about the plus minus because we're blowing the other team out. But it's like you still have a goalie who actually gives a fuck about his stats, right?
Yeah.
So you can't just pinch just because the team can afford to.
And then he's like, oh my bad. And then, like, you're not really listening, but whatever.
Well, that's what it is. Like when I posted and said, I hope you guys watched those goals, that was aimed more so at Lefty than anyone else. I just didn't direct it at him in the Discord because I didn't want to be a dick.
Yeah.
But like I watched, 4 of those goals were directly him. There was one where actually there's 2 where offense just walked right past him, like because he was way out of position. There was another one where he was like, I think this is the one I said something about in game when he was on my right side post. When the goal got scored. Yeah, like there was absolutely no reason for that. Yeah, he's like, well, what'd you want me to do? It's like, well, not be on my right side post. That's
like, why are you kissing me? And he's like, I couldn't do anything.
I was trying to make a joke of it so he wouldn't take it to heart, right? Because people get pissy. So, but he still did. So, I really don't care. I can't. It's so frustrating, man. Because like my stats are so shitty right now. And like, I had high hopes because like when you picked up Koja and fucking Famous, things were starting to look up.
Yeah.
And then Blue Man actually started playing really well with who's he paired with?
Kojackal.
Is that who he's with?
Yeah.
He was with someone else for a little while, wasn't it Matt?
Yeah.
Matt, I don't mind. He plays well, for the most part. Like, if there's like, see, that's the thing is if a defenseman makes a random error, I might say something about it at the time, but I'm not really overly concerned about it if it's random. But like, guys like Lefty just do the same thing over and over and over and over and over, and it's just like, okay.
Especially when
Like,
it's
after
easy
the
to
first,
fix. All I
second,
have to do is
third-
just call it out and it should be fixed. But he doesn't care.
Well, not only
obviously.
that, but you know what? Okay, so I'm a defender. Goalie tells me, you know what, be here, and that'll stop this from happening. Even if I don't agree, I'll just do it because if I'm there and they score, then I can say, you know what, okay, I tried your fucking way, it didn't work,
It's
and
not like you're
that's
trying to
on
be a
me. And
dick.
then I
You're just trying to help him. But then he gets all.
well, that's it. I'm not just trying to help him. Like I
And
obviously
you,
have a lot
yeah.
invested in it too, right? But
Yeah.
like, I can't. I'm playing the way I'm playing right now is shitty because I can't trust defense. So I'm instead of holding the post when I should be holding the post, I'm like straddling it with my skate rather than hugging it because I'm so deathly afraid that that pass is going to come through, which it does 90% of the time.
And
that
you're also
leaves me
getting shit on
susceptible.
by shitty goals that are out of your control.
Well, yeah, that I can't really get mad at anyone for that.
Oh, yeah.
Like I tried everything I could with that, but that blocker is killing me though. I don't know what the hell to do about that. Like I thought maybe changing my stance would do something about it, but it didn't really seem to do anything. So I'm probably gonna try a couple drops with the stand up, see if I can get used to that. I tried butterfly for a little while, but I was not really digging it. I used to swear by butterfly too. Like that was for the first, I'd say, 4 or 5 months of 18. Butterfly was it for me. I don't know. I think that they must have some. It seems like a conspiracy theory or something, but I feel like I'll have streaks where I just can't do anything wrong in net. And then I'll have streaks where even if I'm in perfect position, come out, challenge the shooter, he just takes a fucking, just floats a biscuit at me. It'll just pop over my fucking glove or something stupid, right? It's almost like EA will only let you win so many games in a fucking row or whatever. I still have the game up from last night.
Yeah, I go back and watch most of the game, especially if we lose.
Well, I tend to watch the goals because I'm like, what did I do wrong here? What could I have done differently? But it's hard because when defense isn't anywhere near their position, I can't adjust how I'm playing because I'm just like, well, I don't see anything I did wrong. Because even if I did do something wrong, I can't see it because defense isn't where they're supposed to be. So there's nowhere I should really be.
Mm-hmm.
But noticing less breakaways though.
Yeah.
I think Blue Man, like, because I talked to Blue Man and it sounds like he kind of got what I was saying.
And he was saying last night, like, he didn't trust himself. Or he couldn't trust, like...
With pinching?
Yeah, and then, like, not having anybody come back and cover.
Well, which is
like,
good. Oh, no, that wasn't Blue Man. That was, what's his name saying that? Our right winger there.
Numb.
Who was it I was talking? Yeah, Numb. I was talking to him last night. I don't think he got. I think he's getting defensive, but I don't think he got what I was saying. It was just he was doing the exact same thing every.
I don't know why I kept bringing up like how him and Dark had 11 in their 14 shots. Like that doesn't mean anything.
No, I know that was just yeah. It was pointless information.
And he kept bringing it up. Like, why?
Well, and all that did was prove my point. Like when
Yeah.
you're doing the exact same thing, you give yourself one option. You gotta either, or sorry, two options. He'd either flick it into the fucking low slot, and turn it over, or he'd throw it around the boards and turn it over.
I
Or
noticed,
it would make its way and they would be forced to shoot right away because they didn't have a pass. But he'd hold it for way too long in that corner. Like and I'd watch it and it was almost comical because you'd watch him skate into the corner, then he'd go real slow, turn around, just do his little deke or whatever, and it worked for him just to lose his guy. But like nobody was like you don't give yourself any options because they can box you in when you're in a corner. You've literally backed yourself into a corner now.
I mean, it doesn't really help when you have Dark standing at the blue line as a third defenseman, and then it's just him and Nit down low when there's like 4 of their guys down low.
Yeah. Oh, I lost the game, damn it. But then he's saying he doesn't trust the D to pass up to the D because he thinks they'll turn it over and cause a 2-on-1 or whatever. But it's
But
like
that's when you just gotta be
you
smart
have
with
no,
your passes and make sure they're open and able to move with it.
well, that's all it is. And if the D's back the way they should, like in my opinion, like when we're on the rush and like it has just started, like we just entered their zone, one defender should be behind the blue line in the neutral zone, supporting that rush. You should never have both defenders fucking knuckle deep in the play when you first enter their zone because you don't know what's going to happen, especially when you're skating it in the corner every time and turning it over.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm not a fucking amazing defenseman or anything like that, but I always played safe. I wasn't really point thirsty, but I feel like that what's his name there? The Num. He was kind of point hungry last night. That's what it seemed like. But I don't know. What do you do? I think a lot of the guys don't trust each other or whatever it is, but you just have to play hockey. Like I don't get how it's so difficult to. I'm just sick of hearing one guy talk shit about his whole line. It's just like you're if you were that fucking great, you'd be able to adjust.
Talking about Nit.
Well, there's a few guys who come on and talk shit. Like if
I mean,
I'm
that whole
drop in
line
with them.
doesn't really get along. Well, I know Nit hits playing with Dark.
But who cares? Like if you guys like Dark's not bad. I don't
His
find
problem
that
is he
he's
just
bad.
holds on to it too long. If he can move puck quicker, then he'd be fine.
Well, yeah, and breakouts need to be so much faster. Like defensemen are holding onto the puck way too long and looking for like you don't
That
scan for options. You should already know where your guys are.
And not only that, I noticed especially last night, but it's kind of been like the whole week. Like forwards are at the red line where defense is still behind the net.
Yeah, but that's part like and defense are blaming forwards for that. But at the same time, like I don't know about you, but like when I was a defenseman, I looked for either went to the D, or like to my D partner or sent a breakout. But I never had the puck for longer than like fucking 2
It should be
seconds.
seamless. You should have the forwards like moving and then hit them with the pass at full speed. And then
Well, not only that,
they're
but they
going
should
up the
be
ice.
staggered as well,
Yeah.
right? Like they shouldn't just all be running into the blue line.
So when I played like high school hockey, we'd always have a winger on the boards and then have this like D-man pass to him, and then he'd tap it out to the center, and then he's going off the ice at full speed.
The Sharks get the first
Well, that's
And
the way
it's
it should be.
quick into the zone.
And if that doesn't work, then you have your center
Yeah.
at pretty much at center ice and feed him the breakup, and then he goes to the winger. But like there's what like they're not covering us everywhere. They just don't see their options, or they miss their option, like because they're trying to make some fucking blockbuster play. But it's like that's not going to happen. So you need to just ditch that puck.
It's like, I noticed we'd have like all 3 forwards, same level, just standing on the red line, not moving.
Yeah.
And then defense will either finally pass it to them, and then they'll get hit and lose it immediately, or they'll turn it over.
I'm watching, like, most of our turnovers in the offensive zone, I see happen on the right side. That seems to be like a, I don't know what it is with the right side, but anybody who plays on the right side seems to fucking just hold up for way too long.
Alright, so drop in is with your outdoor gear.
Drop in is outdoor?
Yeah, but it's still like white versus dark. Because it's like
Oh, okay.
uniform, you pick, like you can customize your home and away stuff, but for away they only let you pick white.
And then the, okay, so what is it? EA, so EAS8, it's still the, is it still formatted the same way? Like, so you have EASHL, you log into that,
Yeah.
and then you have drop-ins on the club and whatever.
Yeah.
So you can't pick a team in drop-ins at all?
No. It's like the Lions and Hammerheads, I think that's what they're called.
I don't know how much I like that.
The Bears wheel it along at the center ice boards. What a tremendous hit.
You guys are still on it, though.
There, Doc. We expected a physical game. The contest will be
I wonder what that'll mean for club then.
There's an early
I
hit.
think club's still the same.
You'll probably be able to customize clubs like crazy now.
Hopefully.
And he
You
hatches
can start
one.
off with
Like, what have like outdoor like club stuff?
That puck's loose.
Well, that's what I was just thinking. If you started off in someone's backyard.
Because all the normal like World of Chell stuff's just like 3-on-3, like 18, and then like that. Do you remember like big heads from old NHL games, like 1v1v1?
Yeah, I brought that up today.
Yeah.
I
I love
I
that.
think that wasn't in the EA Sports though, was it? Big Head Mode?
Yeah, big heads. Yeah.
Was it really?
A little over
I
5
remember
minutes have
a lot of
passed.
different gear. NFL
Only
Blitz
one
had
goal
that too.
hanging on the board so far. So it's
I don't know if you
1-0.
I remember playing it like on the GameCube, like 05.
Oh, it would have been no. That NFL Blitz I think was Nintendo 64,
The Bears are looking to make a play out of their
So I
own
remember,
zone.
well,
unless they re-released it.
Steps across that
so I
line.
remember big heads for NHL at least was since 05 that I know of, could have been earlier.
Pass through center to Denis. Shoots one. That went off the pass. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty.
I don't think I started buying
He's
NHL
going
games
to the
again
box.
until
It's a
like
tripping
2010.
line. 4 players
I
aside.
stopped in like
And so we'll see what develops here.
2004.
With both teams a man short, they get ready to face off here. The face-off's key because if you can win it,
I feel bad for people who spam the poke check.
defending team to get it back quickly.
Yeah, they're screwed. Which is good though.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be able to play like that.
There with a poke check.
Well, there's already a bug.
Must
Instead of going to the
get
penalty
it
box,
out.
you go to the bench. Don't know if they meant for that, but
You go to the bench?
yeah, I don't know if it's they mean for that or just a glitch. But because I tripped somebody in a drop in and I'm on the bench, but there's still a penalty box, so I don't know what's going on.
Weird.
But some guy in the other team got a penalty and he was also on the bench, so might
I got
just.
that download. I don't know. How long did it take you to download that?
Well, I was playing a game and it said like 7 hours, so I quit playing and then restarted it, and it was like an hour and a half. It's like 22. It was 22 gigs for me.
Yeah, mine says 5 hours. It's 22 weeks.
It's a face-off win. May not seem important in that territory, but they have possession.
But I'm pretty sure you can still play club, so if we can get everybody to download it and start some club or something.
Yeah. I can't wait to try it fully. I hope there's a few bugs there.
Probably try it out next game, see how it goes.
That blocker kills me. Also getting frozen after a desperation save. Like they never fixed that. That's been the case for a while. And I don't understand. Like it seems like I'm not a fucking coder or anything like that, but it seems like a pretty easy issue to fix.
And it's also like impossible to glitch goal now, which is nice.
How's that?
Like, you know, be able to skate to the center of the slot and then shoot top corner. And then goes in
Yeah.
like, I tried that like 5 times and I got clubbed every time.
Those blue line slappers.
I tried a couple of those and they didn't work.
Yeah. Use those, it's the low slap shot. Blue line.
But cross crease one-timers are still cheese, but that's kind of a realistic goal at least.
Well, yeah, it makes sense, but it depends. Like, cause I've had some scored on me where they'll roof it from like fucking 3 feet away. It's just like no slap shot. It's like that is not even fucking physically possible for you to get that angle.
Clean win on the draw. Fantastic poke check.
Slap.
So I've gotten like, well, I played versus and I got like 5 tripping penalties from poke checks. So like, what I've noticed is the only way you can get a poke check off is like if you're going straight at a guy and poke at him.
Yeah.
So if you poke from like the sides or behind, it's probably a trip like 9 times out of 10.
Really?
So they probably will patch that. But
yeah, they should because you can poke around the guy.
A little over 6 minutes to go.
It's like you could be able to.
that'll be penalties galore if everyone's just spamming poke checks like they do now.
I don't know why you can't direct your pokes. Like you should be able to some degree
He's in
at least.
retreat now in his defensive zone. Now it's directed to Jaquizi.
I mean, if you do skill stick, kinda, but most of the time it's just centered anyways.
They still have that defensive stick.
Yeah,
Is that
they kinda-
shot still R3?
Yeah,
Carrying on
which I don't like that. Yeah.
And this one is feathered back away by
That was the worst. That was the worst thing about NHL 19. I think. It took me so long to get used to that.
shoots one.
I like the hit physics now. It's realistic.
The Bears power play
Oh yeah.
at a very
Yeah.
important time.
So like even if you're a small guy and you hit somebody, it'll like push them around and knock them off the puck.
Yeah, you won't just it won't just
Bounce
like, be
off.
like skating into a fucking wall.
Picked up by the defense.
So how does that work with this your player type?
Well, for like World of Chell, you have to like unlock everything. So like I'm level 1, so I'm like it makes me play 2-way forward. But then there's like locked classes. It's like they call it a loadout. It's like some Call of Duty shit.
Oh really? That's kind of annoying.
But I saw someone he's like level 3, so he's a dangler. So I'm guessing that's what you unlock next.
A player hit the ice, and the call on them is tripping.
This is a tough
That's
call.
kind of-
He was
that'll
trying
be-
to play
so-
the puck.
Alright.
He tripped up the attacking player.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that either. Because you get guys who don't play as often, so then that's gonna affect LG.
Puck is thrown to Sarah.
Well, I think for like club, it lets you be whatever. I think it's just like the drop-ins and like the World of Chell stuff.
Oh, is it?
Nothing more will come.
Well, that
Play
would be better.
stopped. Penalty coming. Power play done.
Remember when you could, was it 14 where you could like allocate your own stats?
Yeah.
Your own,
It's
yeah,
kind of like
I
that now, but like, well, you still have the player class. But do you play FIFA at all?
No.
Well, there's like, I don't know what they call them, but it's like skill tree, I think is what FIFA calls it or something. But you get to like, you get like tokens, and then you can unlock attributes with those tokens. So like, you can level up your player, but you can't like, you can only do like a certain amount, like based on your class.
Gotcha.
But there's like at least some difference between like somebody who's never played and then someone who plays a lot that will level up. Instead of everybody just being the same class like 18. Which I wish I went back to like old games where you could be like whatever class and then upgrade whatever you want.
Tonight, a team looks to establish a reputation. It can't build one until it plays its first game. And that's right now.
I feel like EA spends a lot of time on a lot of things that don't matter, and not enough time on things that actually do matter.
Brings it in for an attack. On to Bear. And they are in.
Skating feels so smooth now. You can actually like move where you want instead of like.
Barros is tripped up.
So I noticed that playing defense in like 18, If you're trying to go to one spot, you kind of just glide around and don't stop.
No, I know. I hate that.
But now you can like skate to where you want and actually stop.
Now, after that period of time, we get the whistle and the penalty
Let's
call.
get a penalty.
The Sharks
Nope.
are boxed on a tripping minor.
There almost seems to be a comfortable feeling while being shorthanded here tonight.
I'm with you, Eddie. Maybe this will turn that around.
Okay, and
The
it's
Sharks
looping
have
again.
evened this game up
Alright.
early in the second.
Looping.
Yeah, that's bad.
Jaquezi's dropped another draw in this close one.
Just a one-time
Gets
thing
in,
though.
looks
Didn't
over his
loop
options
out.
here.
So who would you say is our? I already know. So who's our first defensive line?
Mm,
Bears skated up on the
probably
side.
Blue Man and Kojackal,
Yeah.
and then Matt and Commodore, and then Lefty and Complete Luck.
Lefty and who?
Complete Luck.
Oh, is that who? Because left was with Matt.
Yo, yeah, Complete Luck's supposed to play last night, but he had some concert he had to go to, so he switched last night's games with Tuesdays.
Gotcha.
And then we're probably just gonna keep forward lines, even though everybody else is trying to switch them up.
What are our lines right now?
Tibbs, Super Chris, me, Perk, Easy, and then Knit, Tibbs, and Dark.
And so who's not getting along? Easy doesn't want to play with who?
Well, we started out the season with me, Easy, and Dark on a line, and Easy couldn't stand playing with him. So he's
Dark?
like, take me off, yeah. So he's like,
Yeah.
just take me off his line, so then we put Dark with Knit and Sniping King, and then Knit's been kind of complaining about Dark for a while now. So then I wanted to put Tibbs with Dark to see how it would go, and Tibbs does not want that at all.
Oh, Jesus.
So it's like either way, someone's not going to be happy.
What's Dark play? Dark center?
Yeah, or right wing, which I think that's what we're going to do next week. We're going to put Numb on left wing, Knit in center, and then Dark on the right. Which hopefully that changes.
Big drive. Good work there in goal. Puck covered.
As long as our centers are playing as a third defenseman in our zone, like that's probably the most important thing that needs to be fucking defensively, because it's always the wingers who are asking me where should I have been there or where do you want me on those. It's like I really don't care. It's the slot that I'm worried about. I don't care about point shots. Like I can.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try goalie now. See how it goes. And I like how you can customize your guy in the actual lobby while you're loading into a game.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Or is there still, what's the DR like?
Well, at least drop in. I haven't tried club at all.
I always thought it'd be cool if they had like almost like a free skate for the dressing room.
Well, there used to be on old games like practice rooms for club. Which I wish they
Yeah.
had that, like, that way we can actually
Yeah,
work
that'd be-
on stuff together without like getting shit on by other people.
Well, yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Almost like a
Like an actual
Well, yeah,
practice.
essentially it'd be the exact
Yeah.
same thing as practice mode.
Yeah.
And then you could just assign. You know, you could play fucking 2-on-2 or 3-on-3 or 4-on-4 or 4-on-5 or whatever, and practice your penalty kills and everything like that.
I don't know, just do it like 5-on-0 and then work on stuff like breakout and like. I mean, it'd be nice, I guess, to have other people. I guess it all depends on
Yeah,
how many people are online.
yeah, just assign practice jerseys or whatever. You can choose who's on what side or whatever. You just have like one admin or like a coach slot or whatever. They don't seem to ask anybody like I don't think I was reading something. Apparently, casual users don't really get a whole lot of input with EA.
Yeah, it's mostly all the game changers and stuff.
Yeah.
But apparently, like, they had a whole bunch of sign-ups lately, and I signed up for it too. But they're letting like a lot of people sign up for Game Changers, and they're pretty much gonna take like everybody, and then like, just get an overall like review from everybody.
Oh, okay.
Too slow. Nice try. Please, try again.
That'd be alright. I wonder how much of it they'd actually listen to anyway.
And it's funny because in World of Chill, there's like emotes now, so if you like get a big hit, your guy will yell something. Or like if you score, your guy will yell something, or like a save. And there's some stuff that you can have it in French. That's awesome.
No, really?
Yeah.
Tabernacle.
Let's fix this casual.
That's kind of cool. See, it's neat. The customization stuff is neat, but I feel like they're sacrificing a lot with all that shit.
I'd rather them focus on the actual game, but...
Well, that's what it is, right? It's just... I don't know. I just hope we have a good week.
Yeah. It's the tough week, though.
Yeah, I was looking at it. There's not really any shitty
So I hate our...
really.
We got dealt a shitty schedule, because either, like... The one week would be, like, all top teams, and then, like... The next week would be all bad teams, like this last week we had. It was like Dracker, Moncton, Victoriaville. Like, Jesus. But hopefully this week we find out who will actually play, because me and Super Guy are gonna like watch streams and scout.
What's it looking like right now? I think
We're pretty much, well, unless we shit the bed this week, then we'll most likely get 10th. And then the teams will play kind of varies because they're tied in points and it's close. So we'd be playing the 7th seed, but 7th is tied with 6th, and then they're both a point behind 5th and 3 points behind 4th. So it could be...
Who are you hoping we play?
Well, it's probably either the Voltigeurs, Armada, St. John's, or like the Cataracts. Hopefully we get like... I'd rather play St. John's or the Voltigeurs.
Yeah, we don't have luck with the Cataracts for some reason.
They're really not that good either. From what I've seen.
What's going to be your approach for the playoffs with lines?
Well, we'll probably have
strategy-wise
our like top 2 lines, and then we'll probably like that suicide line, which is gonna kind of suck. But I don't feel like it could be a good idea to like fuck lines up and then make everybody mediocre.
No. I mean, like, which line? Like, when are you gonna play your top line? When are you gonna play your, you know?
We'll probably start off with top line. So probably go like 1, 2, 3, and then we'll see how it goes from there, I guess. And then, because you don't put your schedule on a weekly basis, it's like daily. And then if you're a away team, you have to post your lineups an hour early, and then the home team can post their lineup whenever.
Yeah, that's the advantage there.
But we'll probably run our top line the first game, and then game 7 I definitely want like Tibbs, Super, Chris playing, and then like either Kojackal and Blue Man, or maybe Kojackal and Commodore.
I don't know if you should break up Blue Man and Kojackal, because Blue Man's playing really well with him. And I don't know, like, I just remember Blue Man was really unimpressive before that. Like, I was getting pretty frustrated with him at one point.
Well, who do you think our like second best defenseman is?
Our second best?
Yeah.
Well, before you traded Famous, I would have said Famous. That's tough. That's probably between Commodore and Matt.
Oh,
Defensively.
so I don't
Our
know how I
best-
feel about playing Blue Man
our-
in Game 7.
Our best all-around defenseman is hands down Kojak.
That's why I was thinking maybe Kojackal and then play him with either Matt or Commodore for like Game 7.
You know what you should do is try him with lefty one game this week.
Who? Matt?
No, Kojackal.
Oh.
Because I think if lefty's gonna listen to anyone, it'll be our top defender. Like, because he doesn't seem to take anything I say seriously.
Try it out. It's like at this point, we're already in the playoffs, and we're most likely staying in 10th. So right now we're 5 points ahead of 11, so unless we like absolutely shit the bed this week.
I just think because Kojakal's, I'm just thinking because Kojakal's really, he's pretty good positionally in our own zone, and I don't think like Matt was decent last night, but he was still like they were all over each other, like they were just stepping on each other's toes. So if you have lefty with a guy who's always in the right position, then he's kind of got no choice but he's going to know if he's in the wrong position because he's going to be right up Kojakal's ass.
Yeah.
Whereas Matt and lefty were just bouncing off each other and like reverting back to a position. They were just it seemed like they were almost bumping into each other, trying to get away from each other more than they were trying to stay in the right position. Or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know, I should watch that game again. I was just watching plays. Let me see something.
But I definitely know who I want to keep and don't keep for next season.
What do you mean?
For next
Oh,
season.
yeah. I don't think I have a snowball's chance in hell getting fucking picked up. Not with these stats.
How many games have you played? This is your first season?
First season as a goalie, 14, 15, and 1.
So you need 48 games to get AHL eligible.
Oh, I've got 48 games. I've got 30. I've got over 80 games. Is it relative to position, like, or is it just in general in LG?
In general.
Yeah, so I've got plenty.